Hello everybody and welcome to Angry Birds Epic. Now this is an Angry Birds RPG game that is really good. Like this is probably one of the best RPG games I've ever played. I used to play this game a lot when I was little and now this game has been removed from the App Store, so you can't really get it from there. You're going to have to get an APK if you have an Android device, and even then it's probably not going to run well because it's so old. So if you want the best experience on it, I would just recommend emulating it on a PC. So here there's the king pig who wants eggs. So now he's going to send the Prince Porky and this wizard guy that is obviously evil. Like look at his face, that's an evil face. That's like the most evil face I've ever seen. That's like the face that not even a mother could love. Here we have insane equipment, so we should be able to do this really easily. I mean, like this is just a tutorial fight. So yeah, this is a turn-based game. I attack all the enemies with my turns and then they attack me with their turns. And now here is our Rage Chili. This is something that you get that like fills up when you get hit or the enemies get hit, and when it's full you get the Rage Chili, which you can use on one of your birds to do an insane attack. So here Red's Rage Chili ability is just doing a lot of damage to a single target. And now the Prince Porky and the wizard are here, and the wizard is just going to make us lose all of our weapons somehow. I have no idea how he did that. Like if he is that OP, why does he not do this at the end game? When we try to defeat the wizard and like the king, I have no idea. So now we were unable to stop them from getting the eggs because we lost all of our good equipment. And now they're going to run away with the eggs. Rovio presents Angry Birds Epic. Yes, this game really is epic. This game is fully deserving of that title. So the wizard stole all 5 of our eggs and then ran away. And yeah, he's just going to keep on going, and he's just going to put this in like a tower. I think like that's like a tower. I have no idea why there's just a random tower there. And they stole basically everything. They even stole Chuck. I have no idea why they stole Chuck, but they did. Like this is biblical levels of greed here. Like why are you even stealing Chuck? Are you like going to sell his organs or something? This makes zero sense. Also, the towers never made sense to me because like in the game these towers are basically like boss fights where you get to them and then you like defeat them. But why? Why aren't they just taking the eggs to the king pig and letting him eat them? Like why are they just putting them in tower and then just waiting for us to get to them? That made no sense to me as a kid, and it still doesn't make any sense to me as an adult. Your turn. So now I have to first choose which one I am going to kill. I mean like I say kill, but this is a kids game, so they're all like not really going to die. Like they do turn into like experience and money and stuff. Like see, they just turn to air. I have no idea how they're still surviving that. I don't think they're surviving that, but I don't even know if we are killing them because this is a kids game. So we kill the enemies and get experience and coins and stuff. And also once you win, there's an RNG element to this game because this is a mobile game, so obviously there's RNG elements in it. So here this is a wheel, and the stars you get determine how many items you're going to get from this wheel. So here there are 3 items on this wheel, and I'm going to get all 3 items because I got 3 stars. And this one is a weapon that's actually just a feather. I have no idea how a feather is a weapon. And this is a vial, and this is a seashell. So now we are going to get to the next stage where we are going to fight, I believe we are going to fight the prince. I don't think they even show us who we are going to fight. Oh, we are going to fight the brute. Yeah, brute. Now this is actually like a mini boss kind of enemy. He's actually pretty strong. He deals 75 damage. We have 120 health. So he does deal a lot of damage. So first I'm just going to attack him, but because he does so much damage, he has to charge his attack first. So I can just keep on attacking him and just let him charge it. Now, I can actually attack myself. So if you were to look at my abilities here, I can do damage to enemies and force them to attack me. But I can also attack myself, which would use my ability on myself, and my ability when I use it on my allies is Protect, which makes me receive 55% less damage for 2 turns. So I can just do that, and now I don't have to worry about anything. That only did 32 damage instead of the 75. And now that I have my Rage Chili up, I can just use this, and I think this is just going to kill. Yeah, this just killed him. And I am probably going to get a 3-star on here. Yeah. The score you get at the end is like based on how much health you have left, and I got a shield which gave me 2 health. So you always want to try and aim for more health at the end of the stage. So now we are getting close to Chuck, and now they're just arguing, I guess. So they got Chuck in here in this cave. Yeah, they're just going to put Chuck in this cave, and now we have to get into the cave, which we are going to do right now. So this is when the prince ran away up here for some reason. Is he actually dumb? I am at his footstep and he is coming out of that cave to taunt me. This is basically a death wish. With how hard that pig is trying to quote death, he is probably like Thanos or something. Like, why do you want to die that much, bro? Yeah, this pig has the special ability of emptying our Rage Chili by 5% each time he attacks us, and this is because he has a feather that he's using to tickle us. Now I have no idea why that reduces our Rage Chili, because like if I'm getting tickled by my enemies with a feather, I am probably going to get much angrier. Like, that is like the ultimate form of disrespect. I have no idea how we are laughing about it and losing our Rage Chili. Our Rage Chili should be flying up. We did kill both of the enemies, but we did not really gain much in our Rage Chili because of how much it was emptied. So here there are a lot of enemies, and we don't want to attack those enemies. What we're just going to do is we are going to attack Chuck, because once we free Chuck, Chuck is just going to kill everyone. And if we were to try and kill all the other guys before freeing Chuck, then we would probably lose, because like this big pig is actually like pretty strong. Yeah, he's going to protect everyone, and so I'm just going to attack him again, and I think this should free Chuck. Yep, now Chuck will just kill everyone from like sheer anger or something. And we got a 3-star. I mean, like, this is a wave battle, so we are obviously going to get a 3-star. Wave battles are, for some reason, really easy to get a 3-star in. I have no idea why, but they are. So you don't need to worry about getting a 3-star if you're doing a wave battle. Ooh, Chuck. A powerful wizard deals damage to all enemies at once. He's really good at dealing with small enemies, like really weak enemies that come in large numbers. So here, as you can see, common pigs appear in large numbers. So if we try to attack this pig, Chuck is just going to attack everyone. Now they want us to use Red's ability on Chuck. So this is going to give Chuck a shield and allow him to survive, because Chuck is really squishy. He's a wizard, obviously, so he doesn't really have health. So we just need to do this. I'm going to kill the rogue, and yeah, we just won. So this should be a 3-star. I mean, like, I don't see how I could have done that any better. Yeah, 3-star. And I got nothing. There is like a jackpot where you get 3 of an item, and you want to farm a level that has that jackpot for, you know, that material if you want to craft something with it. So yeah, there is crafting in this game. There's like making equipment in this game. There's a lot of stuff in this game. So I don't think we're going to really worry about that right now. Like, there's not really anything we can craft right now. Here, as you can see, the jackpot reward is 3 wood. So if I want to get more wood, I would try and farm this level. And this is the special enemy. He's like a rogue boss, which is not really that strong. I guess you can say he's like a mini boss. Yeah, so here they're going to show us another special ability of Chuck. So Chuck's ability, when you use it on allies, makes the enemies that attack the target receive 27 damage per attack. And here, so first I'm just going to use this on red. So first they want me to use this, then I'll show you what the rogue does. The rogue does 2 attacks, meaning that he takes that 27 damage 2 times, and they wanted us to use red's attack on the rogue so that the rogue would target red and not attack Chuck, because Chuck is very squishy. So now I can shield red and not worry about anything, because he's just going to keep on attacking red, and essentially he's just going to destroy himself. He's just going to send himself to the Shadow Realm, and we got to another level. We leveled up. We got to level 2. Yes, I got the jackpot. Like, there have been some runs where I've been really unlucky and like almost never got the jackpot, and in some runs I get lucky like here and get the jackpot. So we get 3 gold coins. I believe these are called gold coins. It doesn't really show me. And these are the premium currency of the game. So you want to have as many gold coins as possible. We also increased our board power, so our health and attack increased. So we got an increase in the board power. And here we are finally going to fight the Prince Porky. So you need to pay attention to his abilities. First of all, he can't take more than 27 damage per attack, which means that if we were to try and attack him with red, it would not do much damage. Even if we try to use the Rage Chili on red, it would still not do much damage because he would still only take 27 damage. But he does 3 attacks, meaning that Chuck's shock shield is going to absolutely destroy him. We are going to destroy his hopes and dreams and his will to live with the shock shield. So first I'm going to do this, and we're just going to follow the same strategy we followed with the rogue boss. I can now shield ourselves, and now I just need to keep attacking with Chuck. He's just dead. So there you go. That was really easy. Like, red did not even get to half health. And we probably got a 3-star. Yeah, we got a 3-star. And we got jackpot again. So that's good. I mean, like, we are going to need these materials later in the game anyways. So it's good if we get them here. Ooh, he's now going to run away crying. Like, he ran away at like the speed of light somehow. I have no idea how he ran away that fast. And here we are going to get the anvil, which we can use to make equipment and stuff. So that is going to be really useful. So now I'm actually going to try and attack everyone with red, so that everyone targets red. I'm going to now do this, and hopefully no one attacks Chuck. Like, if anyone tried to attack me, no. I don't know if I'm going to get a 3-star now, because like Chuck is almost dead. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting a 3-star. So that's a bummer. Now we can come back later once we are stronger and get the 3-star. So we are probably going to have to do that. Yeah, a 2-star. And I did not even get the jackpot. So I mean, like, I've been getting jackpots for the last 2 stages, so I'm not going to really complain. And we got the anvil. And I believe its name is actually like the magic anvil, because it has like magic for some reason. I have no idea how or why. And he's going to try and run away with the golden pig, but because the prince decided to sit on that golden pig for some reason, now they can't run away because it's now too heavy. And we got the magic anvil, which we can use to forge mighty weapons and offhand items. And so now we're in our base. Yes, we have a base. And here the first thing that you're going to see is the shop. Obviously this is a mobile game, so they are going to put the shop in here as like the first thing. And this is our anvil where we can make the weapons. So here we're first going to make the fork lance. Ooh, we got a 3-star. So yeah, this also has an RNG element, and when you get higher star, your weapons and stuff become stronger. So you want to try and get a higher star. Now it doesn't really matter if you don't get it, because the improvement is not really that good most of the time. So you don't really need to worry about that. It's like icing on the cake. Like, if you get it, great. If you don't, then it's fine. And we are going to fight another brute here who does 72 damage. So this is less than the 75 damage the other brute did, but he has more health, I think. And just let him charge up. Now Chuck's attack deals 21 damage and his shock shield ability deals 27 damage. So for single enemies, using the shock shield ability is actually better. We have the Rage Chili up, so he's just dead. And we leveled up again. So we got the 3-star and yes, we got the jackpot as well. So that's good. Now these are again just common pigs, so this is really easy. I don't think I even need to really show you this. Why does everyone keep targeting Chuck? Like barely anyone attacked Red, but everyone attacked Chuck. Why? That makes no sense. Okay, I got a 3-star, so I am not going to complain about that. And I got the jackpot. And we are finally at the Prince Porky area. So now they're just going to run away, because obviously they're going to run away. There is no way they wouldn't run away. So they ran away into this tower, and so basically everything is at the tower now. The prince, egg, golden pig, everything. So we're just going to get into the tower. Oh, we get this cauldron here. So this is the magic cauldron. Everything just has magic in its name. And this is going to be really useful because it lets us make potions, which we can use to heal ourselves and other items. And here this is a rogue leader. So basically what he can do is he can force all the other pigs to only attack one bird. So first I'm going to attack him with red so that he will target red and make everyone attack red. Then I can just use Chuck's ability on red. And everyone will just destroy themselves by attacking red. So yeah, they're just going to keep on attacking Chuck for some reason. I have no idea why everyone hates Chuck that much. But now they're going to start attacking red. So yeah, 30. Ooh yeah, we leveled up. So now this is doing 30 damage, which is crazy. So that's good. I am hopefully going to get the 3-star. And I did not get the jackpot. I mean, like, I have been getting the jackpot for a long time, so I'm not going to complain. Magic Cauldron. Brew useful potions, helpful and delicious. I know they're delicious. There are like grape flavors and banana juice flavors. Oh yeah, this is the banana juice rank 1. It's going to heal for 50 health. So let's make it. And this also has a RNG system with stars, because obviously everything has an RNG system with stars. So here when you get more stars, you get more of the item that you're crafting, while the price stays the same. So now I'm just going to spend everything I have into crafting this. I'm going to need all the potions I can get later. Ooh, a 3-star. Another 3-star? That's great. So I have 14 potions. That's a lot. Yeah, we will be fine with that. So let's just keep on going here. We are finally at the castle. Cobalt Pig Castle. There are going to be 5 waves here. So this is going to be a huge fight. Here, I mean, like, this is just a rogue. Like, I don't think I really even need to explain what we're going to do here. Now, what I can actually do is, I can use my abilities on myself, because when I use my abilities on myself, they last for many turns. Because if I did not do that, then that would just be a waste, because when I move on to the next wave, all the turns will get refreshed anyways. So what I should do is do this, then do this. So that's good, and he's going to die. Great. I'm again going to follow this strategy. So I'll just first do this. Then basically every single pig is going to get destroyed next turn. And I know every single pig is going to get destroyed next turn. So I can do this and use red's turn to the fullest. Now this is a brute fight. Yeah, there's going to be a brute here. This one isn't that strong. He's like pretty weak actually. So we should be able to deal with him relatively easily. Like we are probably going to get the Rage Chili and just finish him off with that. So I can do this. And it's not fully filled up, so I need to use Chuck's attack. Now he's dead. Great. Now here this guy is actually a big problem. He is actually pretty strong. So we are going to have to deal with him. And yeah, Chuck is almost dead. So what they're going to make us do is, here this is like our item inventory I guess. And here we have all of our items. So they're going to make us use our banana juice on Chuck. Because otherwise Chuck would literally just die. Like the reason I did that is because I don't want Red to die, because Red will be extremely helpful against fighting the Prince. And yes, we are going to fight the Prince after this. So I'm just going to shield everyone. Wow, he does a lot of damage. And then just do this, then do this. So here as you can see, Prince Porky is here, and now you might be wondering why he's fighting us when we destroyed him last time. Well, this time he's going to get a buff and become Godzilla essentially. And that's the reason he had the courage to fight us. So now, how much damage are you going to do? So 39. Can we? Yeah, we can survive 39 damage. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Because Chuck can survive an attack, yeah. Now here, it would be a waste for me to use the Rage Chili on Red, because Red only does one attack. And by the way, these are bombs. These are royal bombs. They take 2 turns to charge, but they deal a lot of damage to all enemies. So, I mean, like, these aren't really that big of an issue because Chuck will just kill them. But what I'm saying is, if I use the Rage Chili on Red, Red could randomly attack these bombs that would do nothing. Or he could attack the Prince, but the Prince would just take 31 damage. So what I am going to do is I am going to use the Rage Chili on Chuck. And if we look at Chuck's ability, Speed of Light, he is going to launch 5 attacks from our boards. So this is going to destroy the bombs and the enemy. Yep, that did a lot of damage. And now I can just do this. And he should be dead next turn, I think. There you go. Great. So we leveled up as well, and that's really great. And this is a wave battle, so we're obviously getting a 3-star. And this battle actually has a treasure chest as a reward, and we did not get it because it's the jackpot. But what you can do here is you can use Friendship Essence, which is this heart thing, to reroll the star rolls. And now I don't really remember how you get Friendship Essence, like I forgot that part, but I do remember that they are pretty rare. So you don't want to do this most of the time. You only really want to do this when there are like rare rewards. So I got 25 Snoutlings and 3 banana juice. Pretty good. So here we can see the crying face of Prince Porky. I don't know how even a mother could love that face. Like if that was my face, I would also be a super villain. and we got 1 egg, but they ran away with the other 4 eggs. How do they just keep running away? Why are we just letting them go away? I mean, like, I guess they're flying, like the wizard is flying, so I can see that. Ooh, those are like, I think the Chronicle Caves, but yeah. I can see how the wizard is running away, but how is Prince Porky running away? Why are we letting him go? So now the wizard will like travel around the globe a few times, you know, and he's now going to go to another castle and then put the egg there. I have no idea why there are just castles built in places where they just conveniently have like a space on top for eggs that we just put the eggs in. Like, it makes no sense. But we leveled up and we got to 21 bird power. Also, we got the first bird egg. Congratulations, you rescued the first bird egg. Your reward, 100 snoutlings. So this bird egg apparently had 100 snoutlings, because I have no idea who else is giving me 100 snoutlings. Where am I getting the 100 snoutlings from? I have no clue. But now we can finally get a new class. Yes, this game has classes. And they make birds become like almost different birds. They drastically change the performance of birds. So here I am going to purchase the Guardian class for red. And let's see what this does. Now we already know what the Knight class does, which is what we have been using up to this point. But the Guardian class has two other abilities. Overpower. Deals 41 damage, lowers target attack power by 25% for 2 turns. So this is pretty good. I would still say the Knight class ability attack is probably better in my opinion. Like, it does more damage and it forces everyone to target red. But the Aura of Fortitude is the reason you want to use the Guardian class. This makes all birds take 25% less damage and it lasts for 4 turns. This is incredible for fights where there are multiple enemies and you need to shield everyone. And the Knight class is very good for fights where there is one big enemy that you want to kill. So once we get to the Golden Pig, we are going to have to come all the way up here, and then we are going to like have to find a way to get to this island, which we will do after some time. And here there's going to be Matilda, so we are going to get Matilda later. But for now, I think this is going to be it for this episode. We have gotten 1 egg and we have 4 eggs left to go. And the time it's going to take to get the second egg is going to be very, very long. So we are probably going to get the second egg in like 2 or 3 episodes. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.